What up? What up? It's Saturday. I really didn't do too much nothing today, but yeah. UFC 242 or whatever, MMA whatever. Khabib and Dustin Poirier. Oh, I seen some comments and stuff that people say, oh, you can't underestimate Dustin Poirier. Here's the point. I'm not underestimate. I'm not like thinking that like Khabib is. I mean, right now it's Khabib time right now to shine like this. You can look and tell by a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can look and tell, look at they screams, sometimes they don't mean nothing, but you can see a fighter. And see, the thing is, what I didn't see now in his fight so far, well, I don't care. I ain't gonna talk about all his other fights. We're gonna talk about, stick on just his today fight. Well, for my opinion and what I see or whatever, I mean, yeah, Destin got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm not knocking him for that because I'm a true 100% Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fan. I also train it too, and I'm behind Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu all the way. It wasn't that I wasn't knocking Destin Poirier or whatever. It wasn't. It's just Khabib. Right now is his time. You know, he's now 28-0. I mean, it's just like when Jose Aldo had his time. You can kind of pretty much look at a fighter almost a little bit and tell, you know, is they gonna be in for a while. Now, there's only one thing that I think that Khabib probably have a problem with. One fighter that I think he would have a problem with, that probably give him a good fight. That's one of those iffies I can't, see or whatever is if Khabib went up a weight or Damian Maia went down a weight. I would love to see them two go. Now, that right there would be a hard one because you got a black belt. Not only is he a black belt, I know I'm not knocking Destin. I heard he's a high-level black belt too. But Damian Maia, on the other hand, he's a high-level black belt. And also, he got some wrestling experience too. He good at his wrestlings and stuff. As wrestling. The Midwest talk of me. Chi-town talk. But anyway, for what I done seen and what I was looking at and watching and stuff, by the way, yeah, GFT baby. Just to let y'all know that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Man, what? I'm just trying to like find certain words, certain things to put in respect, because I'm not trying to make it seem like, I mean, he did, Khabib was in, in like round 3, towards the end of round 2 or whatever, 3 or whatever. That's when Destin wanted to, he had him in a couple of guillotine chokes or whatever. But see, here's the thing, he put all his strength into it. And if you notice, if you see what Khabib did, when he went for that, I think he was going for a rear naked choke, but Gable gripping it, where he was kind of like neck cranking. You see, he didn't put too much energy in there, because like we learned, being a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the position before the submission. Now, the thing with Khabib, as I notice when I watch him, is more like if he know you good in jiu-jitsu and everything, I see he locks your hips. Now, anybody know in Brazilian jiu-jitsu is the core of our body and the hips and everything. We need them movements to get out. And see, I don't see it's like every time with Khabib I see a lot of people that's good in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, like either brown belts or black belts or whatever, down. They try to fight to get up. Instead of fighting to get up, why won't you just go with the flow? Just like yeah, I know it's a little bit different, but I mean, if you know he's not swinging, I know it's like MMA jiu-jitsu is different from, competition jiu-jitsu or whatever they want to say, because the difference is MMA is more, you switch over to striking. But at do that time or whatever, I mean, I can't speak too much about it because I'm one in the cage and I don't know what Destin probably felt. It's just like me and my competition when I'm going, I hear my instructor him or my friend will tell me, oh, Rich, you got this, got that. But it's like when you stuck in that position and you feel that person body weight and you know what he's working on. But you can't, because if you go for what they telling you to go for, then you know you leave it open up on what he's trying to do. Because you got to remember, the person listening to the other corner too is also well his. Same vice versa with the other person. So mainly, I just think right now, I don't understand why people just, when Khabib take them down, just go with the flow. Don't you, because that's what he want. He grinds against you all the time. If you look at his fight, I'm not knocking Khabib now, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking Destin. I'm just saying, if you watch his fights, that's what he do. He grinds on you, grind, especially when it's a jiu-jitsu person. He grinds on him like a wrestler. Khabib did sambo. I mean, sambo that got wrestling in it, got judo in it, it got, all type of grappling stuff up in it too, wood striking. It's a lot of leg locks and stuff and all and that, foot locks or whatever. But the thing is, when he take you down, don't fight against it, because that's what he wants. To grind. Now you're using up all your energy to get up while he's sitting here grinding, holding you down. And he really is not using too much energy, but he's got it on point. And then not only when he take you down, if you notice when he's on top of you, he's over your hips. He's locking in on you. Now you sitting right there trying to maneuver. You can't do too much with kind of block, or stick on to him, hold on or whatever, It's too much, hold, give him gut shots, you know what I'm saying? Just keep your head out of the way, keep your chin tucked, like that. But it's just, I don't know. Somebody, I'm not saying that somebody out there is going to get him. It is when his time comes. But I think right now the division where it's going, I'm not underestimating nobody, but I would say I'd love to see him and Jose Aldo. I don't know if they in the same weight class, I think. But yeah, him and Jose Aldo. But man, like I said, I just looked at it. I'm not trying to say, I can look and tell who gonna win a fight, or I'm a future cookie reader, or whatever the heck you want to call it. No, it's just you can tell when a fighter is on that grind, like he got a lot to prove to get, just to show people, So I just don't know. I mean, and the bamboo, I'll go through that one. I'll speak on that one another time. But right now, I mean, like I said, when I did the reaction on that Daniel Poirier and Khabib, I knew Khabib was gonna win this fight. And a lot of other people knew it too. I'm not knocking Destin Poirier or nothing. I watched Destin come up. I watched him fight from when UFC came, and it was him and another dude. I actually watched him come up before he was a black belt. I think he was like a brown or purple at the time. But his striking was good as I seen. But it just seemed like he wasn't doing like too much on the ground or nothing, or I don't know. It's like he was kind of scared, but he used too much energy, and to me, he gassed out by using too much energy into the guillotine instead of he knowing that he got it. And if he know he got it, I mean, nothing wrong with trying, but at the same time, you gotta kind of. it's hard to explain because you have to be in that position, you know, to know it. And like I say, I'm not trying to knock it. You know, Khabib had won this fight, and if y'all like this video, Khabib, I knew he's gonna win this one. But yeah, if you like any more or anything, or any more reaction to the videos on who you think or whatever, I'll give you my opinion on who I think is gonna win they fights. It's more MMA fights that come up. I do a lot of I'm gonna do reactions on them. So I'm just still stuck on that fight though. But I mean, another down for one of our BJJ brothers. You know, it's kind of. I mean, as me being a jiu-jitsu person, when I'm rolling with, like, I know people that wrestle and stuff, I try not to let them lock my hips or anything or stuff like that, because I notice that's what they do. They get the lockdown and they just like to grind on you. So I don't try to fight against them, because it do get like getting grind on by a wrestler, and that takes a lot of energy out of you. And I've been grind on before like that. Yeah, man, when you fight against it, it does take a lot of energy. That's all I could just sit and say, you know. But yeah, if you like what I said, or whatever, you got anything, you can just leave it in the comments or whatever. And I got to say, man, nothing else. Khabib won this one, and people like saying that hey, I wouldn't underestimate him, but you just kind of know the fight, certain fight, you just know. And if he fight Ferguson, if that's his person, or I don't know if that's his name, whatever, but if he fight him, if that's Ferguson, if he fight him, Khabib gonna win that one too. You know, so if I was UFC or whoever, I'd try the Khabib and Damian Maia. Now that right there might be a good fight right there. So I'm gonna leave this one right here. A win for Khabib, another one down for another one of my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brothers, you know. So I'm gonna holler. Peace. And that was a good fight though. It was good. You know, he stuck in for 3 rounds, and you know he'll come back. But hey, peace.